Welcome back, Latin Wealth Club. This is actually an early morning podcast. Our voice might sound a little different. We're just getting out of bed. But good morning and welcome back, members of Latin Wealth Club. Even though when this is uploaded, it's not going to be the morning. But, this is your host, MP, and behind the scenes.
Hey, Z.
And today we're going to talk about discipline. And, because Escaping the Matrix came out, and I do want to clear something up. I don't want you guys to think I came off as arrogant or like a dick or an asshole. The thing is that's how I talk to myself. I cuss a lot to myself. I discipline myself a lot. And it's just a dedication I have to becoming successful. I feel like it's my purpose to become successful. I'm obsessed with my purpose. So when I get in the zone, I start talking how I talk to myself. And I know a lot of people don't think like me, and I know a lot of people don't talk to me. So I would like to apologize if I seemed arrogant or if I came off the wrong way. But just to clear that up, that's just the way I talk to myself. That's the way I discipline myself. I discipline my little bitch voice like I kind of mentioned before, and we're going to talk about that today. But when it comes to discipline, you know how like in cartoons they have the little angel on this side and the little devil on this side? Well, the little angel is your discipline. That's the, hey, get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym. And the little devil is your little bitch voice. It's the voice that tells you when you're in bed, oh, 5 more minutes. Oh, let me put it on snooze. Oh, no, I'll get ready in a bit. That's your little bitch voice. That's the little devil on this side. If you, like I said, going back to like cartoons, your little devil and your little angel. Your angel is your discipline, what you need to do to become successful. And your little bitch voice is that lazy little voice that tells you 5 more minutes when you're trying to get out of bed. And, it's very important to have this discipline, right? You know how I just shared with you guys recently, my parents finishing the marathon, their 7th consecutive one. 7 years in a row, LA marathons. They've never stopped training. Literally, like they'll do the marathon, they'll rest for a couple of days, and they're back to training. That discipline's amazing. You see what I'm saying? And my mom likes to call the little bitch voice el voz de cobarde. I'm sorry if I can't say that correctly. Cobarde, coward. Your coward voice.
Cobarde.
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 Okay.
No, damn, bro. Cobarde.
Yeah, coward. Your coward voice.
Yeah.
So my mom calls the little bitch voice your coward voice. I know, bro. It's too early for this, bro. Anyways, it's my mom calls it the coward voice, right? Your coward voice, the one that wants to keep you down while you want to succeed and go up. In order for you to really find success, you need to learn how to talk to yourself. You need to learn how to overcome what I call, and what my mom calls, your coward voice. Well, I call it the little bitch voice, but my mom calls it the coward voice. It's that little voice in your head that makes up excuses. When you're determined to run let's say a 7-minute mile, and you're halfway there and you're feeling tired, you're like, no, I'll just walk. I'll start walking. No, bro. You have to talk to yourself. You have to learn to tell yourself, no, I got to keep pushing. I got to keep pushing. I got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to take control of your own body in a sense. Because if not, that little bitch voice will just determine your whole life. And you'll just flow through the matrix. And I asked this question to Adrian, because I have been posting, if you're snoozing, you're losing. And I'm only posting that so that, maybe someone could see what I mean by that and start building maybe a discipline to get up a little bit earlier in the morning. Because that's like the first step I took to start building discipline, was getting up earlier, making sure I'm up at 5 a.m. I brush my teeth, wash my face. I drink maybe a bottle or two of water, get some oxygen in my brain. And I'll do a little workout routine, and then I'm good to go for the day. But I asked Adrian, because obviously I'm 5 years into entrepreneurship, so I've kind of, I would say, not mastered it, but I'm pretty good at, talking to my little bitch voice. I still haven't gotten into the level of master, because sometimes it does win my battles. Sometimes I lose. Sometimes I'm taking else, and as I go, with life, I'll get better and better. But AZ, I asked him, I was like, hey, bro, do you have discipline? Like, what is what do you think? Like, do you have discipline? Have you been working on it? How's your discipline?
I will say that I could definitely work on it for sure. He asked me that earlier, and I was thinking about it. And, when you really think about it, you got to be honest, right? So I could definitely work on it. I wish I had a solid morning routine. I wish I did something every day. But also, it depends on my work week and everything, what I'm doing.
Of course.
I used to have a pretty consistent schedule of going to the gym early morning, be there by 8:30, by 9, waking up a little bit earlier before that just to, look at stuff on the computer, work on stuff or whatever. But then these past couple of weeks, I will say, man, that little bitch in her voice, bro, has been winning, man. Just been staying in, sleeping in.
I know a lot of people are always, when they started hearing about this, I know it was a hard pill for me to swallow personally, was like, your little bitch voice. Like, what is that? Like, I know probably when I told you that, you're probably like, wait, what? Your little bitch voice. Maybe for someone that's kind of learning about what I mean by this, can you explain to the viewers like what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes when I try explaining it, I've already been doing this for a while. It's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like you're kind of learning more of like how I think. How do you think I could explain it to people what your little bitch voice is?
No, I mean I think you explained it pretty well, and I think most people will understand.
Okay.
What they mean, because who doesn't have that? I mean,
yeah, it's just that voice, bro. Like I said, when you're running a mile and you're like, oh, let me start walking.
Fuck, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Fuck, my legs hurt.
Yeah,
Fuck,
bro.
I can't do this.
That's the little. If you ever noticed, bro, if you ever done something, the little bitch voice always says, "Fuck, I can't do this."
Yeah.
The little bitch voice always says, "Fuck, I cannot do this." You need to learn how to talk to that and say, "No, I can do it. Fuck you, I'm going to do it." And this is why I wanted to clear that up. Do you see how I just talked right now? I might seem arrogant, right? And obviously, I have a pretty bad mouth. But this is the way I talk to myself, is when I have my little bitch voice telling me I cannot do it, I say, no, fuck that. Go fucking do it. See what I'm saying? Because that's the way I discipline myself, AZ, like, I know different people discipline themselves different ways. What are some ways that you think maybe you want to start adding onto your routine to start disciplining yourself?
You mean just adding in general? Just trying to...
Yeah, maybe talking to yourself like, how I talk to myself is like, nah, fuck that, go fucking do it. How would you talk to yourself as a different person?
Yeah, I think I do that from time to time, I will say, but I think I try to... Most of the time, I think about it as like, let's say I put in a week of the gym already. I think, am I really going to let that go to waste over 5 minutes of me being tired?
True.
That's how I try to think, because but then also, like I've been saying, I've been slacking the past couple of weeks, right? So now now I'm in the position where I can't really say that because I'm already slacking. I'm like,
So at this point, you're like, let me go back to step one to learning how to talk to myself. Then I could.
Well, because I think the way you talk is great, because, well, at any point, even if you fail, you can just go the next day. All right, you can talk to himself, get the fuck up, just keep going, right?
Yeah.
But for me, and I do think I do that from time to time, but yeah, like most of the time I'll make the progress and I tell myself, all right, I got to keep going. I made a ton of progress. Can't fuck that up. But then when I do eventually fuck that up, it hurts a lot more.
Of course. The remorse.
Yeah, the remorse. Right.
Now,
yeah.
I will say too, my 3 keys to finding success, or to accomplishing a goal, not really finding success, to accomplishing a goal is what? Visualize, commit to it, and take action to it. You can't make a goal and achieve a goal, because if you just make a goal, you're technically just dreaming. A lot of people don't realize that when you make a goal, it's technically just a dream at that time. It's a dream until you commit to it. And when you commit to it, it now becomes not a dream, but like it becomes a goal once you commit to it, right? It goes from a dream to a goal. But a goal cannot come to fruition without taking action.
Yep.
See, if it stays a goal, then it goes back to being a dream. See, a lot of people get stuck in the visualize and the commitment phase, because they'll visualize it, they'll commit, and then the little bitch voice tells them to go back to visualize.
Gotcha.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, let's say, this year I'm going to make this much amount of money. And by mid-year, you're like, oh, damn, this thing seems impossible. That's your little bitch voice. So now you're like, okay, well, let me lower it. So now you're visualizing a new goal. So now you're stuck in the visualizing it and the commitment.
Gotcha.
You're stuck between those two. A lot of people get stuck in that gray area and they don't get out because they don't learn how to talk to themselves, because they don't know how to properly discipline and talk to themselves and make sure that they're holding themselves responsible and accountable. That's something also that we're missing in our generation is accountability, bro. We'll talk about that later, though. But today we're talking about discipline. But accountability is something that's lacking in this modern day and age. A lot like SBV. Oh no, not SBV.
SVB?
No, FTX. FTX. Okay. The guy, Sam Bankman-Fried. Is that his name? Yeah, Sam. Anyways, Sam.
I think Bankman.
He frauded people out of billions of dollars. And the guy was like, oh, well, sorry. Like, literally, he was like, my bad. Like, I don't think it's that much of a big deal. What do you mean it's not of a big deal? He didn't want to get arrested. He needs to be put in jail for that. But the guy sees it as just a mistake. It's not a mistake, bro. You lost someone millions and millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? That's where we're missing on the accountability, but we'll talk on that later. But the discipline, man.
Well, also, something with that was, if something seems a little too good to be true, it might be a little too good.
Oh yeah, follow your gut,
Come
bro.
on, man. I mean,
don't let. You see, your gut is your good voice. Your gut is like your inner good voice, and that's the thing too. We all have that the little bitch voice, but look, your body is like a car, right? You're the driver of that vehicle.
Your mind is.
Or yeah, whatever, right? Okay. You're the driver of the vehicle.
All right.
You're in control of your life, right? Of your body. Now it's up to you who you have riding shotgun. It's either going to be your little bitch voice riding shotgun, telling you where to go in life, or it's your disciplined voice. Nah, hell no, we're going here. Nope, you're doing this. Nope, you're doing that. Do you see that metaphor?
I like that one.
That one, huh? Actually got that from Bedros Koulian off of the Bedros Koulian show. One of the podcasts I like to listen to. He talks about that, and Andy Frisella does too. That's another podcast I like to listen to. These are like successful entrepreneurs, and they have. If you think I have a bad mouth, they're worse, literally. But, these are guys I looked up to. But, yes, discipline, you need to learn how to talk to yourself. You can never let your coward voice or your little bitch voice or just that little devil on the side of you tell you what the hell to do. Learn how to talk to yourself. Learn how to keep yourself accountable. Learn how to be responsible. And I know like 90% of our viewers are men. As men, we're supposed to lead. We're supposed to be responsible. We're supposed to hold ourselves accountable and hold the people we lead accountable. So as men, if you're not taking control of your little bitch voice, in reality, you're not taking control of your manhood, unfortunately. But, just a quick little podcast, talk about discipline, and also to clear up the Matrix video. I didn't want you guys to think I'm a dick or an asshole. It's just the way I think. When you're listening to these podcasts, you're listening to my mind, how a 5-year, 23-year-old entrepreneur thinks. And I'm not perfect. I have my flaws. I'm probably never going to get to perfect entrepreneurship in my lifetime. But I could tell you one thing. After 5 years, I've learned a lot of things. And I've lost tons of money. And I've also made tons of money. But because of that, you have to learn. After losing money, you learn how to hold yourself accountable real quick, bro. When you lose thousands of dollars, you're like, damn, okay, I cannot make that mistake again. That's holding yourself accountable. That's also you taking control of your little bitch voice that might be like, oh, go spend here, go spend there, let's go there, let's go that. See what I'm saying? Or, let's just impulsively buy this. You can't be doing that, bro.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to control that. It's like people with spending problems. I know you mentioned that on the Matrix video. You're like, what if people have spending problems? Well, it goes back to discipline. It goes back to you taking control of your little bitch voice.
Yep.
Right? It's like someone also with addiction. Anyone that's facing addiction, whether it's drugs, right? Or whether it's any type of addiction. Addiction can come in different forms.
Food.
Yeah. Oh,
TV.
yeah. Yeah, bro. Because I will tell you something, bro. fast food and processed food is, in my eyes, a drug.
That's a whole different topic, bro.
It is a whole different topic, but how many people will get addicted to fast food and processed food?
Shit, I'm addicted to fast food and processed food.
You see, yeah, no, I fall into that rabbit hole sometimes.
Ooh, those fries at Wingstop, with
Dude.
that ranch. I know they be putting sugar in that ranch, bro.
I like the tenders. I like the tenders.
Wow,
but like
friends anymore with that one, bro? You kidding me? No,
what?
bro. Tenders?
Yes.
You get tenders from Wingstop?
Yes.
Tenders.
Yes.
What the fuck? Tenders.
Hey, bro, don't hate.
I'm hating.
Let me find out. You also hate boneless.
I hate boneless. You go to McDonald's if you want boneless. You get the bone in like a man. You grab it, bro.
Hey, you know what? You're fired. You're fired. You're fired, bro. Get out of here.
Bone in is the way to go, man.
Get out the studio.
Bone in is the way to go. I'm just saying.
All right. Good little jokes. But it's also a drug. And when it comes to addiction, it's your little bitch voice that keeps telling you, oh, we need that. You're reliant on that. You know, obviously people with addiction, their little bitch voice is not even in the shotgun. They're on the driver's seat. I mean, and that's when you go to rehab and stuff like that. But, you know, if you could avoid them trying to jump into the driver's seat before they get to the driver's seat,
yeah,
that's what you need to do. You need to learn how to talk to yourself and hold yourself accountable and responsible. But once again, this is the end. Thank you to all the members that tapped in today, that tuned in, made sure to watch to the end. Shout out to all our Latin Wealth Club family, everyone that's a member, everyone that listens. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and YouTube. And let's continue, you know, share this with a friend, like, comment, and tell a friend about us, you know, tell a fellow entrepreneur, you know. I would love to network with more entrepreneurs. You know, I have an open mind. Like I said, I don't want to seem arrogant. I do have an open mind, and I like to listen to other entrepreneurs, mostly the ones that are more successful than myself. I like to learn. I'm a student of entrepreneurship, and I just keep learning as I go. But with that being said, all money in, no money out. Stay dedicated, stay motivated, and we'll see you on the next one.